Papaya is one of those tropical fruits that looks simple on the outside but has a surprisingly interesting story. With its bright orange flesh, sweet flavor, and distinctive black seeds, papaya is enjoyed around the world in everything from fresh fruit salads and smoothies to savory dishes and desserts. But behind this familiar fruit are some fascinating facts about its biology, history, and uses. Today, we're uncovering 7 fascinating facts about papaya that might completely change the way you look at this tropical fruit. Fact number 1. Papaya isn't really a tree. When you look at a papaya plant, it's easy to assume you're looking at a tree. It can grow several meters tall, has a thick trunk, and produces a crown of large leaves at the top. But botanically speaking, papaya is actually a giant herb rather than a true woody tree. Unlike trees that develop substantial layers of woody tissue, papaya plants have a relatively soft, hollow or semi-hollow stem. The stem is supported differently from the hard trunks found on trees such as mangoes, oaks, or coconut palms. This unusual structure also explains why papaya plants can look somewhat fragile despite reaching impressive heights. Their large leaves grow from the top of the stem, sometimes creating a shape that resembles a tropical palm tree. But underneath that tropical appearance is a plant with a very different structure. Fact number 2. Papaya has a powerful enzyme called papain. One of the most fascinating things about papaya isn't its bright orange flesh, it's the natural chemistry hidden inside the fruit. Papaya contains an enzyme called papain, a type of protein-digesting enzyme known as a protease. Papain is especially abundant in the latex of unripe papaya. If you've ever cut into a green papaya and noticed a milky white liquid coming from the skin, that's papaya latex. This substance contains papain and other compounds produced naturally by the plant. Because papain can break down proteins, it has long been used in food preparation. One famous application is as a meat tenderizer. When proteins in meat are partially broken down, the texture can become softer and easier to chew. Fact number 3. Green papaya and ripe papaya are almost like 2 different foods. Papaya changes dramatically as it ripens. A green papaya is firm, relatively mild, and much less sweet than the soft orange fruit most people associate with papaya. Once it ripens, the flesh becomes softer, juicier, and much sweeter. This difference makes papaya incredibly versatile. Green papaya is commonly used as a vegetable-like ingredient, especially in Southeast Asian cuisine. It can be shredded, sliced, pounded, or cooked and incorporated into savory dishes. One of the most famous examples is green papaya salad, in which shredded unripe papaya is combined with ingredients such as chilies, lime, herbs, and other flavorful components. The firm texture of green papaya makes it perfect for salads because it stays crunchy instead of becoming soft. Ripe papaya, on the other hand, is generally eaten as a fruit. Its soft orange flesh can be enjoyed by itself or added to smoothies, fruit salads, desserts, breakfast bowls, and drinks. Fact number 4. Papaya seeds are edible and surprisingly peppery. Most people who eat papaya simply scoop out the black seeds and throw them away. But those tiny seeds are actually edible, and they have a flavor that might surprise you. Papaya seeds have a peppery, slightly bitter, and spicy flavor. Instead of tasting sweet like the fruit surrounding them, they have a much stronger taste that can remind some people of black pepper or mustard. In some culinary traditions, papaya seeds have been used as a seasoning. They can be cleaned, dried, and crushed or ground, allowing them to add a sharp, pepper-like flavor to certain foods. Fact number 5. Papaya has a fascinating history and traveled around the world. Papaya may now be grown in tropical regions across the globe, but it didn't originate everywhere it is cultivated today. The plant is believed to have originated in the tropical Americas, with its history strongly associated with southern Mexico and Central America. As humans traveled and traded, papaya spread far beyond its original range. It eventually became an important crop in many tropical and subtropical regions around the world. Today, papaya is grown extensively in countries across Asia, Africa, Latin America, and other warm regions. This global journey demonstrates how strongly humans have influenced the distribution of food plants. Papaya also became especially important because of its combination of fast growth, abundant fruit production, and adaptability to tropical environments. Farmers can harvest the fruit at different stages of ripeness, giving it both culinary and commercial flexibility. Fact number 6. Papaya can produce fruit surprisingly quickly. One impressive feature of papaya is how quickly it can go from a small plant to a fruit-producing crop. Unlike many traditional fruit trees that may require several years before producing significant harvests, papaya can begin producing fruit relatively early when growing conditions are favorable. Papaya plants thrive in warm temperatures, plenty of sunlight, and well-drained soil. Under good conditions, they can grow rapidly, sometimes producing their first fruits within the first year after planting. This rapid production makes papaya particularly valuable for farmers in tropical regions. The plant can continue producing fruit for an extended period, although its productive lifespan is generally much shorter than that of many long-lived fruit trees. Farmers may therefore replace older plants with younger ones to maintain consistent production. Fact number 7. Papaya flowers can be male, female, or both. Papaya has another unusual feature that makes it especially interesting. Papaya plants can have different types of flowers and reproductive forms. Depending on the variety and growing conditions, plants may produce male flowers, female flowers, or flowers containing both male and female reproductive structures. Male flowers mainly produce pollen and typically appear on long, branching stalks. Female flowers are usually larger and grow closer to the main stem. Some plants can produce flowers that contain both reproductive structures, allowing them to potentially produce fruit without needing pollen from a separate plant. This variation can have a major impact on papaya cultivation. Farmers often pay close attention to the type of plants they grow because it can affect pollination and fruit production. So, there you have it, 7 fascinating facts about papaya. The next time you cut open a papaya, take a closer look. Behind that bright orange flesh is a plant with a strange biology, a powerful enzyme, edible seeds, and a fascinating global history. Papaya may look like an ordinary tropical fruit, but the more you learn about it, the more extraordinary it becomes.